Welcome back to VirtuoHub, the podcast where we talk about the future of creators, platforms, influence, and leadership in the digital world. Because something very important is happening right now. We are living through one of the largest shifts in communication in human history. For the first time ever, individual creators can build audiences, movements, and even entire ecosystems online. But with that opportunity comes something bigger, responsibility. I know I sound like Spider-Man. Leadership and influence. So today's episode, it's all about leadership and influence in the creator economy. We're going to break it down into 7 ideas that every creator, entrepreneur, and community builder needs to understand if they want to lead effectively in this new digital landscape. Let's get started with the foundation. Segment 1, influence is responsibility. One of the biggest misconceptions in social media culture today is the idea that influence is all about followers. But that's not actually what influence is. Influence means that someone listens to you and changes their thinking, behavior, or even action because of what you say or do. And that's powerful because the moment people begin paying attention to your voice, you're no longer just posting content. You're shaping perception. You're shaping behavior. And in many cases, you're shaping someone's future decisions. That means influence is not just a privilege. It's a responsibility. Every creator eventually faces this question. Am I using my influence to build people up or simply to collect attention? Because attention can be cheap and trust is extremely valuable. The creators who last the longest are the ones who understand that influence is about impact, not popularity. And if you're building a brand, a community, or a movement online, you have to treat influence carefully because the words that you say, the ideas that you promote, and the behavior that you model all become part of the culture that grows around you. That's why responsible leadership matters more today than ever before. Segment 2. Be the example. Leadership is not something that you declare. It's something that you demonstrate. In fact, the most powerful leadership principle is extremely simple. People follow what you do, not just what you say. In every community, every company, every creator ecosystem, there is something called behavioral mirroring. People subconsciously copy the tone, the standards, and behavior they see from the person leading the room. If the leader is disciplined, the culture becomes disciplined. If the leader is respectful, the culture becomes respectful. If the leader is chaotic, dramatic, or irresponsible, that behavior spreads too. If you're a creator building a community or an entrepreneur building a brand, you must remember this. Your personal standards become the culture that you attract. If you want a community built around intelligence, creativity, and collaboration, then you must demonstrate that those qualities are within you yourself. Leadership isn't about telling people the standard. It's about being the standard. Segment 3, build in public. Another important leadership principle is the creator world today is something called building in public. And this is where many creators make a mistake. They believe that they need to appear perfect before sharing their journey. But in reality, perfection creates distance. Transparency builds connection. People don't just want to see the finished product. They want to understand the process. They want to see the lessons. They want to see the mistakes and the breakthroughs that happen along the way. Because the journey itself becomes valuable content. When you build in public, you turn your growth into education for others. Your struggles become lessons. Your process becomes inspiration. And your transparency builds trust. The most powerful communities aren't built around perfection. They are built around authentic journey that people can relate to. Segment 4, vision attracts people. Every powerful movement starts with a clear vision. Vision is what gives people direction. Without vision, people feel uninspired. With vision, people feel inspired. Think about it this way. Talent does not follow confusion. Talent follows clarity. When a leader communicates a clear vision, three important things happen. First, people understand where the journey is going. Second, they understand why it matters. And third, they see how they can participate. Vision acts like a magnet. It attracts aligned individuals who believe in the mission, and it filters out the people who don't. That actually is a good thing because the strongest communities are built from alignment, not randomness. When people share the same vision, collaboration becomes natural and momentum becomes unstoppable. Segment 5. Collaboration is power. One of the biggest myths in the creator economy is the idea that creators must compete with each other. But the truth is actually the opposite. Creators grow faster when they collaborate because collaboration multiplies exposure, ideas, and opportunities. When two creators work together, they combine audiences. When 5 creators collaborate, they create a network. When dozens of creators collaborate, they build an ecosystem. This is exactly why collaboration is the foundation of the next generation of platforms. Because when creators stop competing and start collaborating, everyone grows faster, ideas evolve faster, and communities become stronger. The future of the creator economy is not isolated individuals fighting for attention. It's aligned creators building together. Segment 6, protect your energy. Leadership also requires something that many people underestimate: energy management. If you think about it, energy is actually the infrastructure of creativity. Without energy, creativity slows down. Without focus, innovation stops. Without mental clarity, leadership weakens. So protecting your energy is not selfish, it's strategic. Leaders must learn to protect their focus, their mindset, and their time, because the environment that you operate in determines the quality of what you create. Positive environments produce powerful ideas. Negative environments drain momentum. That's why the strongest creator communities are the ones where people support each other, encourage growth, and protect the overall energy of the ecosystem. Segment 7, leadership requires courage. So finally, every new movement requires courage, because new ideas always look risky at first. History shows us this again and again. Every major innovation, every breakthrough platform, every movement that changed an industry started with people who were willing to move before the crowd. Observers wait for proof. Leaders create the proof. And courage is the bridge between vision and reality. If you believe in something meaningful, if you believe the world needs a better way to connect creators, ideas, and communities, then leadership means being willing to take that step forward, even when the outcome isn't guaranteed. Because every great platform once looked like a crazy idea until it worked. In closing, VirtuoVerse is the place for you to be, because all of these principles, responsibilities, examples, transparency, vision, collaboration, energy, and courage are exactly what the next generation of creator communities need. And that's the vision behind VirtuoVerse, a platform built not just for content, but for creators who want to lead, collaborate, and build movements together. The creator economy is evolving, and the creators who understand leadership will shape the future. So if you are a creator, entrepreneur, or community builder who believes in that mission, join the movement. Visit virtualverse.com. That's virtualverse.com and become part of the next generation of creator leadership.
What's something people don't know about the next-gen streaming platform? Imagine a world where streaming isn't just about broadcasting your content, but about creating an entire universe for your audience to explore. VirtuoVerse is here to revolutionize content creation. Traditional streaming is outdated. With VirtuoVerse, you can step into a new dimension of interaction and creativity. Host events, create content, and engage your audience in a whole new way. VirtuoVerse brings next-level virtual experiences where you're not just a creator, you're an innovator. Create your own virtual stage with stunning visuals and real-time engagement. Stream, monetize, and grow, all in one powerful platform. Whether you're an artist, an entrepreneur, or a game changer, VirtuoVerse is your stage. Imagine having the tools to not only share your passion, but also to turn it into a thriving business. With VirtuoVerse, you can track your growth, engage with your audience in real time, and celebrate your milestones like never before. Ready to level up? Join the revolution in content creation and entertainment. Open a free account today and start your journey towards becoming a virtual pioneer. The future of streaming is here, and it's called VirtuoVerse. Don't just stream, create, innovate, and captivate your audience like never before. Join VirtuoVerse today and redefine what it means to be a content creator. VirtuoVerse integrates seamlessly with your favorite social media platforms, making it easier than ever to share your content and grow your audience. Engage with your followers, receive instant feedback, and build a community around your passion. And here's the game changer. VirtuoVerse pays you for watching, adding, and commenting on other people's content. Turn your engagement into earnings and make every interaction count. VirtuoVerse is not just a platform, it's a thriving ecosystem where everyone benefits. Join VirtuoVerse today and be part of the future of streaming. Create, share, and earn like never before. VirtuoVerse, where your creativity meets endless possibilities. Sign up at VirtuoVerse for free today.